check these settings real quick. Okay, cool. Everything's good. Volume should be a lot better than what it was before, since I didn't realize that whenever you delete your save in this, I mean, I should have realized, but I wasn't thinking of it at the time, that whenever you delete the settings for the game, for the sounds. So we should be all good, all good. So for anybody seeing this like later after the stream or whatever, welcome. This is the second part into the little series I'm going to do for trying to beat Hollow Fragment at level 100. And so far it's been going okay. We got dual wielding up a bit, evasive arts. Philia's gone up 4 levels I believe, something like that. Skill wise, we don't have too much other than just getting this, because this is what makes us not get XP, at least from enemies. Other than that, I haven't touched any other weapons, but we will probably end up doing some other weapons at some point for sure. But yeah, when we last left off, I believe it was right before we were about to fight the area boss. Or no, we just fought the area boss in the hollow area, the first hollow area. So now we should, let's see, go to take down the named enemy of the church. Okay, so we'll go there. So we can go here, and then we can go to Bent Sprawl, Tomb of Darkness. Oh, most likely forget that. Hopefully everybody's had a nice day. Mine was pretty okay. Been a pretty easy week so far. Really just excited to be doing this, man. I'm so excited to be actually like streaming. It helps so much, so much. Being able to actually just stream something instead of having to go through and record it and then sort through the clip and all of that. I will say the only benefit of not streaming is just you can kind of do whatever you want. Like, if I wasn't streaming this and I was just playing through it normally, I would be watching like a show or just watching YouTube while doing this, which I kind of would prefer to do that, but I do like to be able to stream more since it's just like all in one go and I don't have to worry about anything really. Commentary, which there's not too much I could really do, not too much. So hopefully this is the right way I need to go. I've been playing the Where Winds Meet game as well, me and Yuta. And man, that game is so fun. Like, for it to be a free game and look that good and play that good, it's pretty insane. Very insane. And then he showed a picture earlier of like what the world map looks like in the Chinese version, since the game was out in China before it came to us. And the Chinese version is like a year ahead. And the map is huge for it to only be a 1 year difference. So they're pushing out content a lot for that game, and I'm excited to see what they will end up doing in that game more. Also, I'm running it really risky. I need to go ahead and put that on just in case. We also already did kill one of the area bosses here in the hollow area, and I did mention in the first stream that I would probably do like one hollow area boss, and then I would go do one Aincrad area boss, because Aincrad we got a lot. We'll be done with we'll be done with hollow area before we finish Aincrad. What the hell happened right there? But yeah, so like we'll only have like maybe five, six Aincrad bosses killed before we, you know, even finish the hollow area, or after we finish the hollow area. At least the storyline for the hollow area, though. We'll still have some stuff to do in the hollow area, though. That was not worth it. Ophelia did gain a level out of that, so I'll take it. So yeah, once we finish the hollow area, then we'll be pretty much on the straight for Aincrad bosses and going through the floors, which some of the floors are going to be quick, some of them are going to take just a little bit because like their puzzles are kind of annoying and the stuff you have to do is kind of annoying. Mostly the gathering missions, those really suck in my opinion. Easy, but they suck. And then a hollow area will be doing hollow missions. I will probably try to attempt to do the hardest hollow area quests as well at the end and see how we do on those. That'll probably be like way after I finish the game though. I kind of want to save those for last, that way we're kind of at least geared up a little bit more, have more passives, well not passives but buffs a lot more, because those are going to be probably crucial. So far I haven't seen really a major difference compared to Hollow Realization. Hollow Realization at level 1, it's a huge difference. Buffs and passives matter so much in that. But here so far, not really a problem other than I'm just missing a lot, which once we do get one certain skill, we'll be okay. And that should be mainly it. We'll be okay once we get that skill. I don't think we will have a big damage difference. Like, for example, Philia's level 104, or let's say I get level 120. I don't know if level 120 is a big difference. I didn't mean to teleport, but okay. I don't know if 120 damage is different compared to just a level 100. You know, even if you use the same gear and stuff, I'm not sure. Because I've never like tested something like that for Hollow Fragment, and I didn't even test it for Hollow Realization. I just went to the Hollow Realization level 1 challenge kind of blind. Inspired by that one YouTuber, Kuya Koi? I can't remember I don't know how you pronounce it. But inspired to do the challenge because of him. He did it, completed all 1,000 floors, everything. And yeah, I didn't know how much went into it until I actually started doing it. It seems like it would be easy, but it's kind of got a little bit of a challenge to it, especially when you hit DLC areas. Man, DLC 2 sucked for that. I really hated doing DLC 2, and it even sucked more because once I got a little further into DLC 2, maybe about halfway, I ended up reaching a point where you can't beat it. You can't beat it without leveling up, because you get to one part where the partner character, they're helping you, they fight with you, but the game does not consider them a partner, so your XP doesn't go to them, and that's what really sucked. go. Let's see who we got behind here. I want to say we get an item from this thing. Golem, okay. Let's go ahead and rebuff that, get that. I'm gonna pull him over here because I don't want those Reapers really. Trust unlock him, I guess. Billy, did you even do your sword skill? There you go. Also, I think I mentioned it in the last stream, but I have gone back and, like, I'm actually watching Naruto now. I've never, like, watched it. I've seen clips and stuff from it, so I do know what happens, and I've played the Storm games, so I know pretty much how the story goes, but I don't know, like, some of the finer details. And I'm at the part right now where they're doing the second part of the tuning exams where they're in the Forest of Death. And gotta say, I've been loving it so far. Really loving it. I really can't wait till I get to Shippuden though. I really like Shippuden. I would actually prefer more than the Kid arc. Oh, there's POH or Poo, whatever you want to call him. I call him POH though. So we did get another accessory, a ring, which is nice. Movement speed up. That'll help, even just a little bit. I really want to get better swords though, because these things are trash. And accuracy is probably going to mainly be my problem. Like if I don't have my buff, my accuracy buff, I'm kind of screwed, because I think that level difference and probably gear difference is going to be what's going to kill me for that. So we're at the part now in Hollow Area Story where we're going to be going to the next area. So I am going to come back to Aincrad and do a Aincrad floor. So we already did accept the quest that we need to do for this. We have to complete the quest A Girl's Wish. So that's a little side quest. And we need to slay a named monster, that's what NM stands for if you didn't know, called the Crimson Spinner, which is a spider. So that's what we need to do to get information on the boss, which I think is kind of cool how they did this for its time, to get information on the boss. And I think my partner I'm going to take mainly for Aincrad is going to be Straya. I really love Straya. So she's in Trader's Way, which is right here. We're going to take her, and she's going to be pretty much our companion for Aincrad's story. I would love if there was some way I could do it like where I don't get XP even if I don't have a partner, because I would like to try this challenge like level 100 but solo only. I would love to do that, but you know, I would obviously level up with how the game works right now. Or like do a default gear only. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, I wish they would remake this game too, man. It's top 3, and it wouldn't be my number 1 probably, but it's definitely easily in my top 3. I could play this game all day, every day. Even if the combat is so outdated compared to the other SAO games, I love it. And it was my first one I ever played too. Like, whenever I first started playing the SAO series, it was back whenever Lost Song was the newest game. And so I played this on the Vita, and those were the ways that I played SAO originally, because I didn't have a PlayStation back then. I just had the Vita. And then after some years later, when I got a PS4, first game I literally bought was this, and played it through again. I probably played through this game at least 4 times. But a remake of this, if they did a remake of this and like put the combat as like Hollow Realization or even AL, I love AL's combat. If they did it as one of those two, this would be so cool. So cool. And then like add some extra little stuff as well to like the end game and whatnot, or implementations. Man, this would be a gem. I would also wish it was just remade anyway, just so more people can experience it, because a lot of people don't play this because it's just so old. Either the combat is just old, or they just don't like the old graphics, and it sucks because they're really missing out. Easily one of the best like written SAO stories. Also, I just realized I did not pop my XP buff, so I'm gonna have to get killed real quick so I can respawn. Hopefully these guys can kill me kind of quick. Let me try to aggro these guys too. Even Lost Song, I kind of wish Lost Song would get a remake too. Like, even though Axel World vs. SAO is basically its remake, I do wish Lost Song would get one too, because I feel like that game could be a whole lot better than what it is if they added more magic, expanded on the combat more, and expanded on its whole gameplay and its loop. I think if they did that, that game could be really solid too. I just realized this is gonna suck too because I have Straya. And Two Hand has like AoE skills for everything. Straya, please. I need to die, Straya. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to die. 947 XP. That is not good. I do not want that much. Man, this sucks. I would close app, but it would end the stream. If I was doing a capture card, it wouldn't, but... And the health regen, too. I don't have anything I could really make myself die from quick. Yeah, Hollow Realization, I played so much of that during its time. That whole fast combat and everything, like, man. Fast until you actually start fighting, like, the sponges of the game. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to die. Cause Straya's gonna kill them, and I can't get them to hit me really. Not too much. Actually, can I do this? Okay, we can kinda do that. Oh wait, I can get Straya to just do this, I forgot. I can just tell her to do this over and over so they can hit me. But I think that buff she probably gave me is just doing too much, but they can kill me for sure. then one other thing was like Lost Song and like AW. I don't like them too much. Like, I put them low on my list for the SAO games, but I will say, if you got friends to play with, those games are awesome. Awesome, you poison. Yeah, with friends, those games are awesome. Very, very fun. Perfect. Dead end. This is like the second death I've had to do. $215. That might have came from somebody killing an enemy. So I'm just gonna have to live with that 215. Hopefully that's not gonna kind of make or break the end goal. I need some swords too. I need some better swords. I don't want to try to buy anything. I do plan... Oh, perfect. I do plan on getting money quick at some point. Phantom Edge, Vitality, and Agility. That's a lot of agility. 30? I'll take it. Why not? But I do plan on doing a method to get some money fast up in this, just in case I ever want to buy stuff, or teleport crystals for sure. Those will be handy. We'll probably end up getting some other weapons along the way, just like that. Prism ore, probably. I highly doubt I'll even try to make a weapon. I don't know if I will try to do the 100 or not 100. I think it's like 200 floors in the layer dungeon. Not sure if I'll try to do that either, because I've never beaten that. I've never beaten that or the 1,000 floors. 1,000 floors I've gotten up to like maybe 400s and stopped. And then for the layered floors here, maybe furthest I've gotten was like close to 100. You couldn't find any lobbies for Fractured Daydream? You should be able to. I mean, I know I haven't played that game in a long while because I quit it because the devs were not doing anything. And last I heard is that you can like start with less people. I think you still need 5 people to start, but if you got 4 people on the same squad, the game can still start as long as you get 1 extra person for that 5th member. And other than that, I don't know. I do know that they were supposed to be doing an offline mode. They had like a beta version to try out the offline mode. So I guess they haven't done that still. It just sucks that they just did all that too late though, man. Like FD, I like the gameplay, but I don't like the decisions in the loop that game has, because you're not doing anything. You're just literally farming for a cosmetic and your character levels, because they increased the character levels to like 200 now, from what I heard. And that's just not good in the SAO game aspect, in my opinion. If you like the game, you like it though. I'm not gonna bash anybody for liking it. You know, I still like the gameplay, but I don't like just the stuff that's been done to the game. Two-handed. So there's nothing here, really? Malefic Wildwood. Defeat the powerful Roughneck. You know what? Let's see, where's that? Let's get enemy search. Enemy search kind of comes in clutch. Probably everything is gonna be, yeah, they're pretty much all the same color except for that one right up there. I see he's like slightly a darker like pink red. Yep, there you are. Alright, straight up, beat him up. Stun, there you go. Once I can actually do some skill connect, man. Oof. Damn, it can be so nice. Please don't tell me I get XP from that. Okay, I don't. I will be doing those too, because we do get some pieces of gear from those. Especially up in the Einkrad Towers, definitely gonna do that. Wow, I've never seen an enemy up inside the map like that. Evasion's going up quite a bit. Yeah, these I didn't even realize. I learned that while I was doing the level 1 challenge that like these NPCs that are out in these fields, and if they kill something, you get the XP as well. That's something I never knew till I did that challenge. Like it was so cool doing that challenge on Hollow Realization, because I was learning a little bits and pieces of the game that I never knew, and I've played that game hundreds of hours. Yeah, this game for skill chain is the hardest out of all of them. Because you've got nothing to make it easier. Like Hollow Realization, it's so easy and quick. AL, you literally can use a skill, and the timing for them by default isn't even bad anyway. And then I believe you can do it up in Axel World versus SAO, which you don't even need to time it. You literally can just spam it. You can just use one move and then just spam the button for the next move until your character is done with that sword skill, and it'll trigger. So this one is definitely the hardest, but if you can master it and chain a bunch of sword skills, the damage is massive. I had a friend who was pretty much one-chaining all of the hollow area bosses, the hard ones, and he was one-chaining them just from a his sword skill chain, hitting all of it. because I can't reach you. Spray can though. So we can open that now. And I don't think I'm going to be trying too much either for, like, I kind of want to try to find something to do for, like, Lost Song or, like video-wise, but there's not too much I can think of. Like, I can't think of a challenge, really, because all you can kind of do in that is, like, if you want to go magic only or something. I mean, I don't know. Solo only, maybe. I'm not too sure. There's not... The game doesn't have much that you can really have a diversity for. So, probably... Don't think I would do any videos on it. If I do, it'd probably be like some basic little guides. Or something like that. I don't think I'm ever going to touch Fatal Bullet for videos, because people can be kind of toxic up in that, and I don't know that game enough. That is one of the SAO games that I definitely can say I do not know enough in. AL, I kind of want to go back and do a, like, fresh save and show people what they can do to get to endgame quicker and do things easier. Which will basically be like the little guide stuff that I have for it, but it'll be kind of like more in depth because you'll be seeing me doing it. Last Recollection I will not do anything for, and Fractured Daydream will probably never have anything again. These other gather points. Here's one. One more. Straight. Oh. Okay. And I think there's one more up here somewhere. Medicine. Should be one more. Dragon bosses. Dude, I will say Lost Song definitely isn't starter friendly because stuff is just tanky in that game early on for no reason, and it's already bad enough that you don't have many skills early on, and then the fact that the sword skills use MP, so if you run out of MP, that's it. So yeah, it's definitely not like beginner friendly. Literally the best tip anybody can give you is just always have Asuna with you. Because having a healer in that game is crucial. It'll at least make everything a little bit better. Oh my god, okay. So we didn't get the final item over here. So we will have to come back here. after we find the floor boss room so we can finish that quest. And there's the spider we gotta kill. Yeah, healer, I liked playing healer up in that game, which usually with games, if there's like support, I kind of like playing support. As long as it's a game that's not like too heavy on the class roles, like an MMO for example. Like an MMO, I would like to play healer, but it's a lot more crucial with those. But like All Song, yeah, I like it. I like playing healer. It's fun. It's fun and chill. Just got him. There we go. He's dead. And we got a medicine drop from him. I think that's actually a rare drop. Him dropping something is a rare drop, but that's kind of funny. I know later during your implementation you can farm him to get some kind of equipment. And now we start trying to get into the tower. Let's go ahead and pop that again. I'll pop it in search, why not? Spear, okay. Yeah, AO, it was very weird. I mean, it was cool at first, like when the game first came out, like Sacred Arts, you know, that's kind of cool. You know, I wonder how you're going to be able to build those and stuff, but you can't. That's one thing about AO that kind of sucks, that dropped off. The Sacred Arts just kind of, they really became obsolete. Like, you will never use any of the damage Sacred Arts besides Dark level 1 just to stun the enemy because it's OP. Other than that, you're just using wind or heal or steel. That's one thing that I say that AL could have definitely elaborated more on. I think it would have been really cool to see kind of some Sacred Art stuff. But they never did anything other than just making it to where Sacred Arts can trigger chains, which was fairly good. Back whenever you would try to, you know, beat Administrator, I think, with it. But yeah, they didn't do anything with those, sadly. And it sucked whenever I was doing the Sacred Art only run. It sucked. Once you get to a point in story where they just become nothing, it's just wet noodles. And I definitely was not going to try to do the... I don't think I did the raids with them. I think I just beat story and that was it. Maybe I did one raid and then that was it. But yeah, even on normal raids with like the best stuff that you can throw on, it still is terrible. Yeah, the boomerangs, which, not gonna lie, I was one of those people that didn't care about the boomerangs, because to me it made sense. I mean, if we're not gonna, it made sense to not let us get the boomerangs. But I will say it did suck that Renly never got anything to make himself better. That part I can agree with. Because that was definitely one of the most useless characters besides Selka and Cardinal. I legitimately do not know why they made Selka and Cardinal characters if they just never did anything. Like, literally, whenever stuff was coming out for AL still, and then they announced one of the new weapon types was coming, I was either thinking it was going to be obviously a returning weapon, or they were going to add staffs because Cardinal has a staff, and it would be cool because we could then have something with Sacred Arts. But no, we didn't get it. I think that would have been so cool to have a staff. Teleport crystals, I will gladly take those. Two-hand, okay. Is there any other place to go? Right here? This way? No, that it? Sorry if it gets annoying to opening the map over and over. That's just something you gotta do with this game, really. And it's something that I just overly do with this game. I always gotta check if I'm going the right way, check this, check that. Or we'll take... Or even shields, like regular shields. Like, it was always weird to me just how AL did not bring back some of those, like, not even bring back, but just have some of the weapon types that we've had ever since Hall of Fragment. Like, we had two-handed axe, which if they removed two-handed axe, I would understand because it's literally basically two-handed sword. But you also got the shields, which, like literally in game for AL, there is a model for a shield on one of the shop vendors' table, so they could have done them. And during the story, you use a shield. I mean, not a shield, spears. You use a spear in one of the story parts. It's an item that you get. Ooh, katana. So that was always kind of weird for me for AL as well. It just was weird that they had to bring them in updates. One thing I do love that like came out of Last Recollection though, even though it's not my favorite game, is Scythe. Scythe skills and the Scythe weapon, awesome. Because games just don't do that for some reason. Let's see, battle log, what did I get from that? Carmen or... that's it? No, Traveler's Boots, okay. So a little bit worse. Yeah. Yeah, the mace is pretty much being like that. I literally had like early days of AL, I will say it was so fun carrying a tank as an AI. I would bring Liz everywhere. Back when Extreme Raids came out, she was the tank and she literally was clutch for us. And she remained my tank throughout the entire game. just trying to push and see how much HP you could actually get maximum in that game. It was so fun. Whip main. Whips were pretty fine too. For SAO games, I've always been the type where I just use dual wield. I just prefer dual wield. I'm always used to it. But AL is the only SAO game where I can definitely say I liked all the weapons. All the weapons felt, and way later, literally two-handed sword became the best thing ever. Okay, so wrong way. Yeah, I really enjoyed all of the weapons for AL. Hollow Realization, I haven't used majority of the other weapons much in Hollow Realization, mainly like one hand scimitar, katana a bit, and other than that, not really much. But I kind of like a bit of them in Hollow Realization. But AL for sure, all of them. Man, the ice dungeon, dude, getting the ring on that is tough. Very, very tough. Mostly because you just gotta play like so long into it. That was another thing about AL that kind of sucked. They kind of waited too long to really do it, and they didn't do it for the right mode. But they made it later where you could like skip some of the dungeon, but you can't do it for normal raids, if I remember right. So we got the boss room. I still need to go do that, get that one last item for that quest, turn that in, and then we can take on the Aincrad boss. I'll try to get the last hit bonuses as well. Not sure how that's going to turn out since we don't have too many skills. Let's see. I've got 12 points. Radio 15. Dude, 15 hits for a level 3 already? Okay. Okay, I guess I'll try to do a radial shine then. Let me put that here. I'll put that there. Okay. Shreya will be coming with us. Let's go back. We need to go back to the thing. Let's see. Let's see. Surrender Valley? Was that it? Fatal Bullet, you were a sniper medic. Fatal Bullet, I didn't even really have a class. I didn't understand how like the class system really worked. during that time. So I really didn't have a class. I just kind of used whatever, because I never learned that game. I never delved into it. Really, never delved into the end game. Like if I did any of the end game, it was with friends or people who carried. So I never did anything really. I do plan to go back to it though and finish. I'll start a new game because I want to know the full story again. Plus, I got to get the platinum trophy anyway. And I still have the DLCs to play through. I've never played through the DLCs. But platinum-wise, I still got Fatal Bullet, and I think just AW versus SAO. Fatal Bullet and AW versus SAO. I think that's the only two SAO games I'm missing for a platinum trophy. Let's go to the town. So we had 215 XP. Let's see how much we get from this. I think it's like 100. Oh my god, okay. That's a lot more than I thought it'd be. So we went from 215 to 505. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be... Ooh, dude, I don't know. Might not be able to beat Ironcrad. I'm not sure how many floors you have to do side quests for, though. That's the only thing. If it's not too many, can definitely scrape past it, but... Oh, I don't know. This is gonna be rough, because there's Ironcrad to worry about, and then Hollow Area has, like, 1 or 2 parts I gotta worry about. That is not... Oh, that's not good. I'm not on Xbox though. I'm on PlayStation. I don't think that game has crossplay. I think it's only Fractured Daydream that has crossplay. All Fragment was the worst platinum for you? Yeah. This was I would say it was probably the worst one. The implementation wasn't too bad, mainly only because I did a lot of them. I think the only thing I was doing mainly for my last few trophies, whenever I decided to actually get the platinum, was just completing a certain number of hollow missions, or it might have been implementations. It was something. Let's go Estrella. We gotta fight an eyeball. Yeah, if you got a PS4 and you got it on there, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I just don't know when I'm ever gonna get back on Fatal Bullet, because I'll have to want to get on the game, and that's usually not even likely. And I got other games and stuff I still gotta do. I got tons of games in the backlog and stuff that I'm waiting on. It's unreal. Ghastly Gaze. Wow, this dude's getting... Nope. Now it's without defense control. Man, I'll never forget the one time I believe I started a new game on here, and I literally only did the Hollow Area. Did all the Hollow Area story, and then I did the extra quest, where you can get the esoteric sword skills. And man, as soon as you get the esoteric sword skill and just come to this like Minecraft, it just one esoteric skill, and they're dead. It's so satisfying. Yeah, this was definitely the rough one for Platinum. This one, and slightly holorization, mainly for having like, I think 100 people with friend status. That kind of took a bit. And Lost Song, I think that was mainly just unlocking all the skills on a character, so it's kind of just limited. Not too bad though. I think for that Lost Song when I think I was on a new save file, or it was a fairly new save file. So I kind of had to do a lot more. Repop that just cause. Get them out of there. Guys are stuck. Do your stuff, please. You know what? I'll just go ahead and do it and just tell them to withdraw. I should be able to get it. No, Straya. Oh my god, I think he got it. I think she got it. Yeah, she did. Oh my god. Last second and she stole it. The gremlin, man. Well, that sucks. Oh my god. Floor 77. I do wish we would also get an SAO game where we actually like start from floor 1, go all the way up. That would kind of work if they did it like an MMO style, but I kind of wouldn't want it to be an MMO style. I would like it to be just normal, like regular SAO style, but actually 1 through 100. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna ace this floor alright. At level 100. The ultimate beater. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna go back to the hollow area. I don't think there's anything else. could go in multiplayer. I know I could do that and start trying to get some items. I just don't remember where. Camellia and Coco. Let me check that multiplayer real quick. I want to see if I can find, if I remember what area it is to farm some items for some money. Plus, I think I can get a sword there too, so that would help tremendously. You know what? Just for laughs, let's see. Is there any players? Nope. I think the last time I ever saw any players on this was either earlier this year or it was like early last year. No, I want to go to solo. I could actually probably farm the beast if I wanted to, a little bit. Okay, so... Is it you? No. You? Okay, so we can buy these. I'll buy 3. And I will, let me see, defense, I'll go to that. Let's take Philia, we'll have to need her. Okay, let me see if I can find this place. I might even look back at the video for it real quick. I want to say it was somewhere over here. It was somewhere I think I can teleport to, but then walk into. I'm gonna look at it real quick because I am curious to see. I do want to see what kind of weapons they were there. Fragment. Money farm. So where is this at? Okay. So I was off by quite a bit. So here, and then I want to go up in here. I'll probably go ahead and use these 3 potions while I'm going through here. That'll at least be some decent money. Oh my god, dude, there's the red dots. What level are these guys? So 130. Horrifying. be careful not to at least attack one of these guys. So we got two-handed axe, one-handed club. Let's see. One-handed sword, okay. And then there's one more item over here. No, I think that's it. I think it's only 4 items. This should be another sword. Okay. And that's literally it. You literally just run in here, do a Veil Potion, have Philia with you. You need Philia to open those. And just open those 4 chests and then leave. Then you can come back. But I think you gotta go to the actual administration area. You can't just like teleport out and go back in. I'm gonna check real quick though. Yeah, can't do that. So I gotta go back to the administration area. And that's literally the early money farm you can do. As soon as you can access multiplayer, that's literally all you gotta do. And you can, if you're planning on using a two-handed axe or swords, like, you literally got your best stuff right there. Because, let's see. I mean, this is only evasion 30, but the DPS and the damage value is, like, damage value is more than double, pretty much. Both of them are literally only evasion. I mean, this will help me, but man. And then, what was that other one we got? The two-handed axe. Yeah, this one's actually pretty insane, no pun intended. You get all that strength, that attack, some of that stun, the damage value, DPS, and you get a HP regen effect. And then you got that mace. I think we got that from there. Alright, do that 2 more times. I don't know if the stats are fixed or if they're random though, but I guess we'll see after we get them again. Okay, I actually gotta close. I gotta close multiplayer? Really? Alright, so I gotta leave, go back in. And let me see, how much do I even get if I wanted to sell these? Okay, so 1 million. So 1 million a pop, and then the Veil Potions are like 800,000 a piece. So you'd be kind of making your money back a little bit. While also getting some fairly decent weapons. It's just so cheesy to be able to do this type of stuff in the hollow area. Because the hollow area, getting stuff in the hollow area is literally the best. Because it's practically your best equipment. But being able to get it so early on and abuse it, it's pretty insane. Like, I can literally go to whatever part of the hollow area I want to, just because of multiplayer. Even if I haven't even gotten there in story. Okay, so it was a club. blade. Okay, so that's a different one. And Zweig blade, so that was different as well. So sleeve, and we'll check those. Or at least get right here. Warrior blade, okay. Okay, so warrior blade definitely the better thing to have. One last time to use this last Veil Potion. Hopefully I can get another Warrior Blade, because strength and evasion, can't beat that. At least for now. You got any other games that you like mainly? Like, besides some of the SAO? Anything else? That you, kind of mainly play or whatever? Or something you might want to get into? I've gotten into the Cold Steel, or the Legend of Heroes series. That's been really good. Warframe, man. Warframe. Ah, man, take me back. I remember playing that originally back on Xbox One, and then I played it on PS4 for a while. I never really got too far into in-game. I kind of mostly just did what I want. But I want to say the last time I played, probably the latest character they had was that tanky looking female frame. I forget what the name of it was. That was probably the last time I was actually playing that game. Noelle Donzo. I loved it though. That game was so fun. Hildren, yes, Hildren. Phantom Edge. I remember always like hoping the Stalker, dude, like I remember always hoping the Stalker would spawn and I could get the sword so I can have that OP sword, like back whenever it was heavily meta, and never could get it. So much stuff, man. I remember watching Mugamu all the time. I don't even know if he does Warframe anymore. Mugamu was peak during Warframe. Ooh, Dex and Evasion. Agility and Evasion, okay. Actually, since Dual Wield I think mostly scales off Dex and Agility, it'd probably be better to go with those two swords. Agility, Dex. Strength and Agility, Strength. All, Dex and Agility. Dex, Strength, Dex. Dex, Agility, Strength, Agility. Okay, yeah, I'll go with the I'll go with the Dex and Agility swords instead. Plus, that'll help with my accuracy anyway. The Dex. Sword hasn't spawned for you in years. Yeah, man, I never got to spawn I always kept getting the dread, which was awesome. Like, the dread helped me quite a bit for a bunch of stuff. And then I think whenever I was back kind of playing the game again for a bit, I got the hate. I think the hate is the little scythe melee weapon. And that's literally been my only 2 drops ever from Stalker. Never got anything else. And I think the last thing I was really doing on that game was farming for, I think, my last Ash part, like just regular Ash. I was farming for him because I've never had him. I've never played him. I really wish I could have experienced him during like the peak of him though. But my favorites to use were like Equinox. I loved Avara. I love Octavia, even though Octavia's brain dead. I love Nidus, even though Nidus was brain dead. I did have Mesa at one point back on the Xbox, but I didn't play her too much. And then I love Frost. Frost was probably my first Prime, because Twitch Prime, they had it where they gave you a Frost Prime, I believe, for free. And that was probably my first ever Prime Warframe, and he was fun. Hildren Prime and Nova. Nova, I'm trying to remember. She's the one that can slow down and speed up the enemies, right? And then I think Mag was the one that you could put them in that bubble or whatever and shoot it. They were fun too. Her and Mag were fun. Did Zephyr ever get good? Like, did they ever buff a Zephyr? Like, I remember he's literally, like, the worst frame out of all of them. Did they ever, like, give him anything? Let's see. Give me that. Bridge, leave Vincent on the talk. Oberon got one too? Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, Warframe was so fun. I just don't have the kind of time to really play that game though. Like, there's been a bunch I want to play. Like, I really would like to try to get more into MMOs, but I just don't have that kind of time. Break this gate. I don't think this next area is too long. Let me go ahead and pop this. Hollow mission right off the bat. Let's go. $115. Since I'm right here, I might as well go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do the strat just to get that 800, so I can actually start skill connecting a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill somebody real quick because they're doing too much damage. I'm being 15 levels high. yeah, I stunned him. Or no, I didn't. The AI's already ran away, they were dying. I'm about to die. I need to heal. Please, no. Oh my god, no. I'm dead. 115 and hitting that hard. Okay, this time. That. And I'll go ahead and at least pop this. Just for extra. Lure this guy to me. Sucks. Man, dude, even with this accuracy buff and having a dex sword, this is this much of a difference? This might kind of be slightly tough then. At least for these early stages, until I get that one buff to where I can't miss my attacks. Which I want to say is maybe during... No, I think it's during the video. Let me check, because I'm gonna need that desperately if I'm missing this much. Yeah, that is. Stun. And I think I saw earlier too, I haven't checked most of the videos with it. I've kind of just been dodging the videos lately for it, but I know they're releasing that DLC now for Elden Ring 9. I think it's, I want to say it's out. That's gonna be fun to play with some friends at some point. I haven't played that in so long. I stopped right before they added that new higher difficulty feature. So I am going to be heavily rusty. Next week, okay. Gotta get on there and try that harder difficulty mode. One of my friends has tried it before, but I never got around to it. I still got videos I need to upload for that game, that like just the bosses of us fighting the bosses. The only thing about it is like if I uploaded them right now, if people saw them, they'd be thinking, oh, these guys are like scrubs, because the clips that I have are literally when the game launched. Like first boss, that was probably like second or first day. No, first day of the game. So we're definitely terrible compared to kind of what we know more now. So I would definitely have to put a disclaimer for that, so people don't try to jump the wagon and be toxic. I got those clips. I still got Killing Floor 3 clips I need to upload. I just never got around to them because my other internet being terrible and just being lazy. Nah, they shouldn't. Considering that this is kind of more different from the regular Souls, since it's a rogue, I mean, you can't really run meta when it's all random anyway. Like, I still have not even seen the grafted blade pop up. I've never seen that sword drop. Philia leveled up. I just wish they would have it. I don't know if they ever did anything with it, but I wish they would kind of up the spawn rate on some of the weapons that are kind of more suited for the characters that are in that game. So like, let's say, like if you're all playing, I don't know, Executor, then the game mostly drops kind of Executor induced gear. But at the same time, having everything random kind of adds its own charm to it as well. You can kind of do some funny stuff. But Grafted Blade, I definitely have never seen. There's quite a few things I've still never seen in Night Rain drop. Steel Path has a higher drop rate? I don't know what that is. I probably do know, like, if I saw what it looked like, but based off the name that you're mentioning, I don't think I know what that is. Those are skill points. 6. Oh, is that what they call that new mode? Where you can equip like, what, 6 relics? Something like that? Steel Path. Okay. Come on, Ant, hurry up. Okay, now you're done. Okay, what does our thing say? Defense, you know, next to Dragon's Nest. Okay. Search the bossy gate return area. Gallery. Full map. Is that a gallery? Yes. Okay, we'll go there first. Gallery of King's Bargain. Void is new mode called Omni. No restrictions on relics. So you can kind of use whatever, like even if it's not for a, like, so like for example, you don't have to do a tier or a tower defense. You can literally just go in with whatever. Is that what you mean? Okay, so any relic for that. That's pretty nice. You can kind of do whatever you want and use whatever. Or at least, you know, use whatever relic. I actually think I need to go all the way to this one over here. I think I took the wrong path. I probably gotta be on that middle one, but it should connect. Leave me alone, man. I don't want to mess with you. One other thing I can't wait to start streaming is like the, I had mentioned it to Yuta whenever we play like Left 4 Dead or play anything else. That will be fun because that's basically endless since you can play maps that people made themselves. And then I'm excited to see how the one challenge for Attack on Titan is going to go that I plan to do, where I don't know which way I'm going to do it yet, but I want to try to do Inferno mode. Either Inferno mode or just the whole story, and then try Inferno mode, where I use the default gear. Like that's all I can use. It's just the default gear, and I was kind of thinking of upping the ante and making it to where I can't use any skills. So like whatever skills I unlock through friendship and stuff like that, can't use. But I don't know about that rule just yet. But I know that's going to be so brutal on Inferno mode, especially with how AIs are. Because I remember my first time playing Inferno mode, like beating it, I was getting really mad at Armin because he kept on getting killed. Plus at the time I didn't even know what type of gear was good at that moment too, so. That's something I'm kind of interested to see how it's all going to play out. And then whatever else I find out for some other games that I can think of challenge-wise. Might go back and do some The Legend of Heroes series. Might go back and try to do a challenge on those where maybe I try to do like, I wouldn't be able to do art like magic only. I wouldn't be able to do that because early game you will literally run out. So maybe no quartz or no crafts or normal attack only. I don't know. So much has now just opened up now that the fact that I can stream, so it's all new, very new. This is not the right area. Okay, so that was the right area. Then you go back. see, nothing on the map marked. Do I just need to come here with her? With Philia. So let's see, is there an icon anywhere we'll see pop up? Nothing there. Not here. No. Probably right there, maybe. And if you do see my character like kind of like jerking over to the left and stuff a lot, that's literally my stick drift. And I hate it. This is the first time I've ever had stick drift, and I've played through 360, Xbox 360. I played through Xbox One, PS4, and PS5 is the one where I get stick drift. And for all of my other consoles, I've only ever used the, well, I've used the controller that came with the game. And then I know with Xbox 360 I bought, like, so I wouldn't have to, you know, keep buying batteries. But, for the most part, for all my consoles that I've played through, I've used their controller that they give you, and this has just been my first ever time with stick drift. Okay, there it is. Oh my god, it's P-O-H. It's so crazy because replaying this, like, I could have sworn he pops up a little bit later interacting with Philia than how soon he does it now. Let's see. I definitely need this skill. I do need to do two-handed axes a little bit. I might start working on two-handed axe. I think the skill, I'm pretty sure Scimitar will kind of need to do as well. Yeah, this. I need this immediately. Okay. So I am going to swap to the two-handed axe so we can start getting that on there. Oh my god, strength 1, dude. Strength 100 and experience gain 2 and seal? Oh my god. Okay, so we'll earn XP proficiency for that. That'll boost us a lot in skill points since that's at 0. And event list. Can extract this nest. Alright, let's go. Go back. High difficulty quests already? Seriously? Why is it just now telling me this? definitely won't be doing... Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? What? I can do this all... What? No way. I can do this already? I thought I had to beat the hollow area before this came up. What? Dude, that changes everything now, for sure. I can literally probably, well not, I won't say blitz, but I can at least do this quest line, unlock the esoteric sword skills, and then if, as long as I can hit stuff, it's gonna be a lot. That is insane. I don't remember being able to do it that early. Wow, that's very good news. We'll probably try to work on that before even beating the hollow area. I'm gonna hate the snow area though. I hate that area. And that boss sucks.
Yes.
Okay, so we do have to do another quest. That's bad. Dude, that's 500 XP. Every quest. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. Definitely might not be possible. Maybe. Okay, so Filio. Let's go. Guardian's Podium, okay. All the way down. $32,000. Oh, well, I fell off the edge. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to check and see. 32. Okay, so vitality doesn't affect my health. Like I was thinking it probably would. So that's also going to be very bad, because at that point my only way of getting higher HP, I believe, is probably buffs and passive. So a bunch of these higher bosses can practically one-shot me. So hyper armor and the other thing, the protective plate, would definitely be my go-to. Try to keep them up as much as possible. The attacking animations for like these heavy weapons in this game are just so wonky. this hit. There you go, you got it, Philly. Let's see what's up in here. Or, okay. I'll take any little bit, I guess. Guardian Podium, and I need to go Dragon's Nest. So one of these areas goes there. Maybe that way. Which way is that? That one? Okay. Hopefully that'll be right. I highly doubt it though. Tyrannosaur. Good luck, AIs. You're most likely not gonna kill it. And I already stole the loot anyway. You got a favorite character for SAO? It doesn't matter if it's a games or anime. Stupid rock. See, please be Dragon's Nest. Nope, of course not. This is on the opposite side, so I'm assuming the other opposite side will probably be where I need to go. Dragon's Nest. Used to be a hunting horn in Monster Hunter. I sadly have not played as much Monster Hunter as I really should. I've got World, I've got Rise, but I just never delved into them like that. I like the dual blades and the longsword though, and I kind of like the bow. But I haven't delved up into it. I will at some point though, for sure. There's gonna be so much to do up in that. Message from who? From who? Austin. Yes, I'm okay. So this is that area where you gotta go all up in a circle. Crystal. Good with all this aggro. destroy you guys too, just cause. Trying to kill me. Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna kill me. Oh man, that was not a good idea. Especially with the weapon I'm probably not gonna even be able to hit him with. And super slow. Switch. Just spam everything. How many? Okay, we got 52 proficiency. We're missing mostly anyway, but it's probably quite a few points coming up from like what, 6 points. How many points we got now? 11. Okay, so we can get that. We can get that skill. Let me go ahead and buy that immediately. Go. So now we can actually hit everything. Come on, do your auto attack. And this will help for farming proficiency a little bit. And just being able to actually hit stuff. Got those points back. Okay, so we're at 15. One skill point, okay. 2 skill points, okay. Bodybuilding, get that. And get hyper armor. We are literally practically set. Like, just from getting those 2 skills alone. What passive do I have right now that's active? Attack delay, I think that's... No, I think I have that as my passive. But I think I'm going to go with the 10% max HP. Let's see. 36, 36. Let's see, how much do I have without it? Okay, so it's a okay difference. I might just stick with my accuracy then for now. I'll get the strength. I want some more strength. And I'll take the vitality for now too. Okay, palette is getting there. I'll just have to start watching out though for all these buffs that I'm starting to get now, so I don't overbuff my XP test. Nice, perfect stuff. Spear, Dragon King's Fang. What's up in here? Crystal. Treasure of a dragon. So look for the dragon orb in sunken vault. Okay. Can I use a teleport crystal? Yes, okay. We're gonna return, and I think that's probably gonna be it for today. We ended up taking out an Aincrad boss. Got a couple gear. Got some skills unlocked. Pretty much 2 of our bread and butter skills that we will be using forever. And yeah, we're making some progress. So next time we'll pick up, we'll continue more of this for the second hollow area to get to its boss. Probably in that second part or third part, we'll be able to take out this area and maybe do a little bit more. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe even try to do the esoteric quest line, because that's a huge game changer to be able to do right now. So that being said, that's going to be it for this stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.